In just about every town in America, the day before Ash Wednesday is simply called Tuesday. But way down yonder in New Orleans, or New Orleans as the locals pronounce it, it's Mardi Gras. It's carnival time, a time for devil-may-care revelry. Anything goes, as what's been called the greatest free show on earth celebrates with a flair unlike anything, anywhere. But the greatest free show on earth isn't just for one day. The carnival parade season actually begins a few weeks before the Tuesday called Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, by the way, translates from the French as Fat Tuesday. Here's Mardi Gras historian Arthur Hardy giving us the lowdown on the first Mardi Gras cruise.
The first Mardi Gras parade in New Orleans was staged on February 24th, 1857 by a group that called itself the Mystic Crew of Homeless. And to give it an Old English flavor, they spelled crew K-R-E-W-E. And that's what we call all Mardi Gras organizations now. We've got about 60 of them. And the main function of a crew really is to stage a private ball and a public street parade. And our parades are normally, say, 20 floats or so. There'll be a theme to each parade. Each float will represent that theme. And they all spend money, dues, for the privilege to belong to these groups. And then we'll spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on free gifts, which we give to people who come to the parades. And New Orleans parades you'll find are different than, say, Macy's or Rose parades because they're crowd participation events. You don't watch a Mardi Gras parade, you're a part of it. A unique aspect of that is by tradition and by city ordinance, the people on the floats must wear a mask. So you don't even know who's giving you all these goodies. But they're all non-profit organizations whose purpose basically is to have fun and spread joy.
From the historical to the hysterical, Mardi Gras has it all. Young and old alike can't resist the music, the spectacle, and the spirit of the carnival season. And no one, absolutely no one, can resist pleading with float riders to throw me something, mister! One of the many things that makes New Orleans Mardi Gras different from parades and celebrations elsewhere are the throws. Cups, beads, doubloons, stuffed animals. They're all part of a multi-million-dollar industry. And it's what makes Carnival in New Orleans more than just a spectator event. It makes everyone a player, a participant in the wildest celebration around, with the most incredible sights and sounds anywhere in the world. The Kern family's beginnings in Carnival go back to the 1930s. During the Great Depression, Roy Kern, a fine artist, had to earn a living as a sign painter, painting ships' names, smokestacks, and anything else to make ends meet for his family. His son Blaine helped his dad paint floats for the Crew of Hour, named for Algiers, Louisiana, just across the river from New Orleans. Those early floats were all built on the frames of former garbage wagons and pulled by mules. Blaine's talents caught the eye of the captain of Hour, and Blaine eventually was contracted to build his first carnival parade. Then came the crews of Choctaw, Okeanos, and the king of Carnival, Rex. Zulu and a host of other crews also joined the Kern artists, and the list of parades grew longer and longer. Then, Blaine Kern changed the future of Carnival forever. In 1968, he co-founded the Crew of Bacchus, the first non-traditional super crew. Endymion and later the crews of Orpheus and then Muses continued the spectacle and popularity of the super crews. And the Kern artists design and build them all. Today, Blaine Kern Artists is run by Blaine's son, Barry, who handles the family businesses of float building, prop creation, and sculptures not only for floats, but casinos, museums, and venues all over the world. Blaine's youngest son, Brian Kern, books, directs, and stages lavish parties among the super floats of Carnival at Mardi Gras World. Barry and Brian grew up in the business, ensuring future creative Kern touches that make Mardi Gras magical.
This is going to be a new prop that we're making.